Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. The first meeting of Transport Minister Movin Gudino with taxi operators will be held on 26 or 27 December 2022, barely a week before flight operations begin at Manor International Airport at Mopa. The flights at Mopa are set to begin on January 5th, 2023. Even if the taxi operators agree to join the government taxi app service, will 7 days be enough for the taxi operators to learn the ropes? A question which hangs over the transportation network to be established at Mopa Airport. The taxi app item was not brought before the cabinet on Wednesday.
Because we are bringing about further improvements and adding some other things. Okay, we want to get really a very good app where they also will not be able to say no. And what we have decided now is, before we actually pass it in the cabinet, we will call them for at least one meeting, all the stakeholders, listen to them and accordingly make some changes what they feel are appropriate. Because this is required for the whole taxi trade and for all taxi people.
So आज cabinet meeting
ना आज cabinet आवा आणना ते.
Sir, the meeting
ready आला, सगळे ready आ, पण I'm not bringing it because I'm making some changes.
Sir, the association meeting घेऊन केन्ना हे करता तुम्ही ते?
See now, maybe in 3 or 4 days I have to give them some notice. No, so it will be 26, 27 after Christmas.
काल some taxi cars wrong.
मोपाचे सगळे टॅक्सी कार रोहन कवटेक मेळ्ळे. सो तेंचो एक डिमांड आशिल्लो की येल्लो ब्लॅक टॅक्सी आसा तेंचे काउंटर घालपाचो म्हणून.
टुरिजमान सांगले सडनली आमी एक काउंटर उगडटले आनी कितें म्हणून दॅट क्रिएटेड सम कन्फ्युजन. सो दे केम टू मीट हिम, बट आय विल रिजॉल्व ऑल दॅट. यू डोंट वरी.
तेंका ब्लॅक येल्लो टॅक्सी काउंटर आसतले, ब्लॅक येल्लो टॅक्सी काउंटर आसतले ते.
थिंगा चॉयस आसतले, सगळे टॅक्सी मेळटले, इवन ब्लॅक एंड येलो मेळटले.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
With barely a fortnight left before flight operations at Manor International Airport, Mopa, start, Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant says we need to streamline taxi services from Mopa. Asked about the government-initiated taxi app, Sawant said the Tourism Minister Rohan Kaunte, Transport Minister Movin Gudino and he would sit together and iron out the issues over introduction of the app. The issue of taxi app was not placed before the Goa cabinet on Wednesday.
टॅक्सी ॲप ह्या कॅबिनेटाक येवंक ना. टॅक्सी ॲपाचेर हांव ट्रान्सपोर्ट मिनिस्टर आनी टुरिजम मिनिस्टर तिगूय जाण बसून टॅक्सी ॲप फायनल करपाचें आसा. आनी टॅक्सी ॲपाचेर आमी एवरीथींग म्हणजे मोपा एअरपोर्टा वयल्यान अंडर गोवा टॅक्सी ॲप ह्याच पद्दतीन तो चलतलो. त्या खातीर मॅक्झिमम कशें आमकां टॅक्सी सिस्टम ही स्ट्रीमलायन करपा खातीर मोपा वयल्यान सुरवात जातली.
We want to further improve what was already thought about getting that this cabinet, so that it will be a very good app because government is doing it.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said that the IIT will come up in Goa, but he gave no guarantee that it would come up in the Sangye Taluka. 100% the IIT will come up in Goa. We will finalize the land and announce it to the media, he said after the cabinet meeting on Wednesday. Sangye MLA and Minister Subhash Valdesai was insistent that the IIT would come up in Sangye.
IITच्या बाबतीत गोंयान IIT जातली 100% जातली. आमचे लँड सोदप सुरू आसा. जे दिसा फायनल जाता तेन्ना तुमकां पयलीं सांगता.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has said no restrictions will be imposed on religious functions in view of the sound restrictions imposed by the government authorities. There will be no obstruction from government authorities on such functions. Religious functions, be it in the temple or churches, will be held without restrictions. Environment Minister Nilesh Kabral clarified that permission for midnight masses during Christmas and New Year is not required as the sound decibels emitted during the masses are quite low.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said there will be no restrictions to conduct religious functions in churches or temples. Environment Minister Nilesh Kabral clarified that permission for midnight masses is not required as the sound decibels emitted during the masses are quite low. Kabral added that the High Court monitors the blatant use of loudspeakers in areas they shouldn't be used and not for religious ceremonies.
रिलिजियस फंक्शनाक जशें परतूय एक्सप्लेन करता, खंयच्याच रिलिजियस फंक्शनाक रेस्ट्रिक्शन्स हाडले वयचे ना. ती रिलिजियस फंक्शन चर्चीतली आसूनी किंवा देवळांतली आसूनी सगळी वेवस्थीत रित्या चलतली. रिलिजियस फंक्शन खंयचेच परत ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन कोणूच हाडलो वयचें ना. आनी कोणाकूच म्हणजे इंडिविज्युअली कोणाचे जे इव्हेंट्स काजार किंवा बाकीचे इव्हेंट्स आसा हाकाय बी गव्हर्मेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशना कडल्यान कसलो प्रॉब्लेम जावचो ना.
जे लोक सांगता की क्रिसमसाक न्यू इयराचे मीस आनी क्रिसमसाचे जे कॅथलीक सेंटिमेंट आसा हे बंद जावपाक जाय, हे करपाक जाय, कोण लेटरां करता, कोण आनी कितें स्टेटमेंट करता, हें रॉंग आसा. ताका हेजे पयलीं केन्ना परमिशन घेवना आनी परमिशन घेवपाची गरज ना. हांव क्लियर सांगता की मिडनायट मास जे जाता हो जे हें आसा हें चालू उरपाक जाय, तें बंद करपाची गरज ना आनी खंयचेच परमिशन घेवपाचें ना. ते सदांचे भशेन ते नॉर्मली चर्च ऑथॉरिटीज बरयताले फॉर ट्रॅफीक पुलिसेक आनी हेका लॉ एंड ऑर्डर मेंटेन करपाक तेणी तितलेंच बरोवपाक पुरो. हांव म्हणटा कॅथलीक जे सेंटिमेंट जे मास मिडनायट मास न्यू इयर मास जे 12 1 2 सोंपता ताका परमिशन कित्याक डेसिबल मिटर जे खूब कमी आसा आनी जे रिलिजियस सेंटिमेंट सीएमानूय काल क्लॅरिफाय केला. सो हेजेर परतून करप सारकें जायना. मिडनायट मास शूड गो ऑन. ताका कांयच ना रिलिजियस सेंटिमेंट जावपाक. नॉट ओन्ली दॅट जात्रे आमचे जाता पळय ताका शूड गो ऑन. इट हॅज गॉट नथींग टू डू वीथ दीस सावंड. जे हायकोर्ट मॉनिटर करता इट इज अ ब्लॅलंट यूज ऑफ लावड स्पिकर इन पर्टिक्युलर एरियाज वेर शूड नॉट बी यूज. सो दॅट मॉनिटरींग वील हॅपन. आनी बाकीचे गोश्ट जे म्हणटा पळय कितें हें आसा म्हणजे डान्स जाता आनी कितें जाता ट्रेडिशनल जाता तेजेर आमी तोडगो काडया. सीएम उलयतलो, सीएम सांगतलो कितें आसा तें. फॉर टेम्पररी सील द लॉ कितें दीस इज अ 2000 रूल ऑफ द सेंट्रल एक्ट विच इज बीइंग इम्प्लिमेंटेड. आमी करूंक नाशिल्लो.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
The Goa Cabinet on Wednesday gave its approval for a convention centre at Donna Paula on a PPP basis. The consortium of New Consolidated Construction Company Limited, Myveer Engineering Private Limited and OCT MEC Consultants LLP have been selected as contractors to the project. The project comprises a convention centre and a 5-star resort with 300 rooms. The project will be completed in 18 months. It will be built on a gross revenue sharing of 32% with the government. The GAD has purchased Housing Board building for rupees 30 crores to house 5 departments, Chief Minister stated after a cabinet meeting on Wednesday.
कन्वेन्शन सेंटर ऑलरेडी ऑन बोर्ड कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आयला ताका तेजे लेटर्स आनी हे ते दिवपा खातीर वीच इज एन गूड रेवेन्यू ऑफ द 26% समथींग कितलो आशिल्लो तर हां तुका कितें ते कन्स्ट्रक्शन तेजें जाता तितकें बेगीन सुरू जातलें. रेवेन्यू शेअरिंग इट इज एप्रॉक्सिमेटली समथींग 26% ग्रॉस. It is with a convention center with a 5-star hotel of the 300 rooms. 300 rooms. In 2 years. Less than 2 years. In 18 months, matlami. Maximum period of the 2 years. Within that, the revenue share will start. It is a new consolidated construction company limited. Okay. New consolidated construction company limited. With a revenue share of the it is a gross revenue share of the 32% has been selected bidder according to the issue the letter of award.
It is a consortium. All three are there.
Oh, तीन कंपनियां आत्यो. New consolidated construction Myveer Engineering Private Limited आणि Octmac Consultant LLP. It is a quoted mandatory facilities revenue share of the 5% and a quoted downstream assets of the revenue share 32% has been emerged as a selected bidder according to the issue the letter of award.
No, it is revenue share of 5% and quoted downstream assets revenue share is 32%. Assets revenue share is 32%.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
So-called dance bar owners have denied that they are dance bars. They said they are clubs just like the big names. As per Supreme Court judgment, even if we are dance bars, we are legal, they stated. As per the High Court judgment, serving liquor and dancing is not illegal. Stags are not allowed in the big clubs, hence we are allowing them in. We have all the permissions which the big clubs have, they stated. Goons are trespassing into the clubs and beating our staff, they said. The girls who work in our clubs are hostesses or waitresses, they asserted. Club owners said that touts who are fooling tourists in the name of providing girls should be punished.
People who are calling us dance bars. So first of all, there is no dance bars in Kalangur. Dance bar is a place where girls are performing and people are throwing money onto them. And I'm telling you with the video proof, with the audio proof, that they are coming inside the club, they are breaching, they are trespassing into our property, they are beating our housekeeping staffs. And on for what? Just for money. I have given you, I'll pass on the video clips right now. What Mr. Sunny Kandolkar has given the interview yesterday, that there is a person who was asking them about the girls. Now, I also understand, we have been in Goa from a very long time. All these people are from Goans. They are Goans only. I am in Goa from last 12 to 14 years. It's been 14 years I'm here. I also don't want that somebody is misrepresenting Goa in anybody, to anybody. Like girls milega, ye milega, wo milega. People who are touts should be punished. But how can somebody take the law in their hand and come into our property and beating our housekeeping staffs? Even if they tell that, oh, this is a dance bar, there is a brief judgment of Supreme Court of India that even if you term us the dance bars, we are completely legal. And there is a court order, District Court Order of Goa. I have given you the copies of it, where it is clearly written that serving the liquor and dancing into a place cannot be termed illegal. So on the basis of what? If you want to go towards the touts, well, go ahead. We also want to support the panchayat and our respected MLA. But how can you term us the illegal? On basis of what? This thing, what you terming as dance bars, first of all, they are clubs. They are saying that we have the permission of club, bar and restaurant. True, very true. But the same has been given to all the clubs who are really renowned in Goa. Tito's, Hammers, you name it. They have the same permissions and the permits from the government what we are having. This thing has been started from 2005 in Goa. Now, all the people, Hammers, Tito's, all the big names, they are catering all the couples. Stacks are not allowed there. Where will the stag people will go? We are giving them a place, okay, where they can come, we can then dance, they can have their fun time, right? And Goa is all about tourism now. We had mining and other things earlier, but now we are running short of tourism. So we have to be concentrating towards creating more tourism and more livelihood for the people over here.
लीगल फॉर्मॅलिटी जी आहा ती पंचायत चालू आहा सेक्रेटरी सरपंच मेंबर्स ती करता जे इलिगॅलिटी आहा ह्या सो कॉल्ड क्लब्स whatever illegal activities are happening, we are hell bound to stop them and we will stop them. No matter, even if I have to go 10 times to the police station, to the SP not to the DG, I will go, but we will stop the illegal activity. जे काल बसून इन्सिडेंट झाला तेंका सांगला की लड़की मिलेगा म्हणून येला ते एकदा पयलीं कळलें ते ट्युरिस्ट but then when they came to know that these people are moving around to check the so-called touts and guides, ते गाइड जे तेंका घेऊन गेलो तेंचे आनी तेंचे मदें हातीघात जालो. सो तशें जावंक जायना. हांवें सांगलां की यू शुडंट बी एनीबडी टेकिंग लॉ इन देयर हँड. म्हाज्या हिशोबान हे व्हडले इन्सिडंट आमच्या वाटेनसून तरी जावचे.
सो जे करून तुमी म्हटले खंय तरी तो प्रॉपर प्रोसेस जावंक जाय आनी तो प्रोसेस प्रॉपर जावंक ना ताका लागून आयज तेंच्यांनी जो कायदो आहा पळय तो हातीन घेतलेलो आहा.
नो प्रोसेस इलिगल एक्टिविटीज इलिगॅलिटी खूब जाल्ली आहा. ती इलिगॅलिटी बंद जावपाक जाय, ती इलिगॅलिटी काडून उडोवपाक जाय आनी त्या खातीर कितें करूंक जाय पंचायतीन आमदारान आनी गव्हर्मेंटान तितले प्रोसेस आमी करतले.
अस्मिता पोलजी फॉर हेरल्ड टीवी.
PWD Minister Nilesh Kabra clarified regarding traffic flow on the New Zuari bridge. He said all vehicular traffic from Margao, Vasco to Panjim will be allowed on the 3 lanes on the New Zuari bridge, whereas traffic above 12-ton vehicles from Panjim to Vasco and Margao will be allowed only on 1 lane of the New Zuari bridge. Below 12 tons vehicles from Panjim to Margaon or Vasco will be allowed on the old Zuari bridge.
तशें न्ही रे तुमी मरे लोक आतां सोशल मिडिया पळय जाल्या पळय आनी चड उलयना कित्याक तेजेर आनी कमेंट आसतना इशू कितें आहा हांवें पयरूय सांगलां की ब्रीज आमी सगळे गोश्टी आतां 4 दीस पयलीं लायटींग टेस्ट घेतलो आतां बाकीचे जाता आतां सायनेजीस आनी बॅरिकेडींग करता आमच्यो जो न्यू जुवारी ब्रीज आसा तो 4 लेन प्लस 4 लेन 8 लेन एक ब्रीज जावंक ना तो आनी एक हांवें सांगला पयर फाटीं केन्ना तरी जातलो तेन्ना एक ब्रीज रेडी जाला आनी आतां बॅरिकेडींग काम चालू आहा आनी सायन बोर्ड लावपाचें चालू आसा तो ब्रीज जो आसा एक ब्रीज तो मडगांवच्यान वा वास्कोच्यान पणजे येता तेका 4 लेनाचे आमी 3 लेन करता फॉर कमींग टू पेंजीम आनी तेका ऑल सॉर्ट्स ऑफ ट्रॅफिक्स आर ओपन आनी जो पोन्नो ब्रीज जुवारो आमचो आसा तो ब्रीज is a 2-lane bridge where all other traffics will be open for
The draft of the master plan for Ponda would be open for public soon, stated Ponda Municipal Council Chairperson Ritesh Naik after the council meeting on Wednesday. Naik said he would get the draft of the master plan in the next few days, which is being prepared by a Mumbai-based consulting agency. Stating that Ponda is congested with a shortage of land, the city will turn beautiful after the plan is finalized in January 2023. The views of the public will be considered before the finalization of the plan.
Various requirements for the town utilizing funds of state and central government under various heads including 15 finance would be considered in the master plan in providing facilities. He also said all efforts would be made with the government of Goa as well as the Defence Ministry of India to get back the Kranti Maidan land in Ponda municipality's possession from the army.
Kranti Maidanचा विषय I already the commanding officer आसा मिलिटरीचे तांकां ऑलरेडी सगळे फुल तांकां सगळे डिटेल दिला सगळे आनी लायक पत्रक वयला आनी ते सगळे डिटेल दिला कशें कितें आसा तें आनी ते तांकां दिला तशेंच हांवें ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर एग्रीकल्चर आनी चीफ मिनिस्टराक हँड ओवर केला लेटर तशेंच हांवें लेटर डिफेन्स मिनिस्टराकय केला आनी आतां ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर एग्रीकल्चर श्री रवी नायक ते आतां डिफेन्स मिनिस्टराक सुद्दां पत्र आज नाल्यार फाल्यां तेंचे वचपा आसा आनी आमी मागीर फुडल्या म्हयन्यांत पर्सनली वचून डिफेन्स मिनिस्टर श्री राजनाथ सिंग जी तांकां मेळपाक वचपा आसा सो आमी ते अशें भशेन सोडून हाडपाक सोदता जी आमची लँड जी आसा वेकन लँड ती आमी हाडपाक प्रयत्न चालू केले ती डिटेल म्हाका सांगता तुका कितले डिटेल सगळे आमकां ते रिकॉर्ड्स आमी दिता
त्यांचं लीज एग्रीमेंट
ना लीज एग्रीमेंट तेंचो ना तेमी आमकां अरावंड 6 lakhs भरपाचे आसा पयशे ते उरला तेंचे दिवपाचे सो
डिफेन्सान दिवपाचे उरल्या
6 लाख सांगितलें ते लास्ट टायम ओके 6 लाख दिवपाक अरावंड 3000 तरी 2000 आसली ती 2000 तरी आसपाक जाय पूण ती येतकीर आमकां खूब बरें आसा आमचे थंय आमी पार्किंग जो करपाक म्हणजे खूब वेगळे वेगळे प्रोजेक्ट्स आतां इवन सिनियर सिटीजनाक बरें रिक्रिएशन आनी कितें गार्डन पार्क
तुम्ही लेटर केला
लेटर करून हांवें दिलें हांवें केला आनी सरान तें हँड ओवर केलें
कांदीमाना फाटली
अशें पळय आमी फास्ट स्पेस घेवपाक प्रयत्न मास्टर प्लॅन तेका आमकां वेगळो
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
South and North Goa mining truck owners spoke on the hardships faced by them and put forth certain demands before the government. The first being the reduction of green tax, which is highest in Goa among other states. Citing that mining was shut for 10 years with trucks left unused, they have requested the government to reduce the fitness charges for trucks that are over 15 years and carry forward the road tax. In their main demand, they requested the government to increase the coal transportation rate before transportation commences.
अजूनपर्यंत सारखी झाली नाही त्या संदर्भात अजून पोलिटिका गेलो त्या खातीर माझी सरकारची तुमच्या माध्यमांतल्यान विनंती आसा की आमी जे डिमांड केल्ले ते सरकारान बेगीच्या बेगीन दावे करचे पयलो एक मुद्दो आसा ग्रीन टॅक्स पळय आसा तें आमचे स्टेटीक चड आसा आनी अदर स्टेटीक ते कमी आसा गोंयांत अशी एक स्टेट आसली ती पयली खेपे ग्रीन टॅक्स भरताली रोड पेज हो एकच स्टेट आसा की ग्रीन टॅक्स हे कमर्शियल व्हेहिकलाचे पयली घेताले स्टेट इन इंडिया आनी ते 4,400 रुपयान फारीक करतात. आतां सरकारान अशें केलां की तो टॅक्स वाडयला 13,500 रुपये ते केला आनी ते 4,400 रुपये म्हणजे ऑल टुगेदर 17,900 ग्रीन टॅक्स केला. हो एक जालो. त्या बरोबर जे 15 वर्सां चलता तांकां सरकारान अशें केलां की 50 रुपया त्यांचे फिटनेस त्या ट्रकांनी काबार जाले म्हणटकीर 50 रुपये पर डे चार्ज करता. म्हणजे ते 10 वर्सांचो डिफरन्स आमचो एक्चुअली गोवा स्टेटीन तरी करपाक जातालें. मोटर व्हेहिकल एक्ट ऑफ इंडिया हो सगळ्याक लागता पूण आमची गोंया खातीर जेन्ना मायनींग बंद जाल्लें आसतना तें करप हें आमचे प्रमाणे वायटेबल ना. म्हणून आमच्या सरकाराक हे 2 मुद्दे आसा ते हेच्यानी हाताळपाचे. आतां आमचे कडेन BTS व्हेहिकल ट्रॅकिंग सिस्टीम GPS आसा. आमची मायनींग कंप्लिटली लिजाक जाताल्यो जे लीज होल्डर आसा पयलींचे ते लीज होल्डरा कडेन जाताले आनी ती एज पर DMC ऑर्डर्स 4 मे 2022च्यान ती लिजन आसा ती सरकारान पयली लीज होल्डरा कडेन टेक ओवर केली आनी ती सरकारा कडेन पोजेशनां आसा आनी ती पोजेशनां आसली कारणान आमची गाडी बंद आसा तें करपाक जाता. ते संदर्भात आम्ही त्यांचे कॉरेस्पॉन्डंट केल्ले आसा. दुसरे आमचे जे हे आसा रोड टॅक्स DMC ऑर्डर काडली लिजाक गाडी जाता बंद जाल्यो जुनाच्यान सरकारान तेचे जून 22 सरकारान लिज घेतली म्हणटकीर ती लिजां टॅक्स जे रोड टॅक्स करता ते आमचे कॅरी फॉरवर्ड करता. टॅक्स दिवपाची चालूच आसा रोड टॅक्स दिवपाची चालूच आसा ते कॅरी फॉरवर्ड करचे हो एक इंट्रस्ट आसा. And very important aspect to increase old transportation rate before commencement of transportation.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
People living in feared Bogda due to the looming threat of landslides have now breathed a sigh of relief after the works for the construction of a retaining wall and rock bouldering at ward number 5 and 6 in Sada was initiated on Wednesday. The project is worth ₹3 crores and is taken through the Goa State Urban Development Agency.
People living in feared Bogda due to the looming threat of landslides now breathe a sigh of relief as works for retaining wall was initiated. The construction of a retaining wall and rock bouldering at ward number 5 and 6 in Sada is taken up to the Goa State Urban Development Agency.
So हांगा स्लोप स्टेबिलायझेशनाचें काम जावपाचें आसा जें आमी आज इनॉग्रेट केलां. सो स्लोप स्टेबिलायझेशन म्हणल्यार हांगा मोस्टली रॉक बोल्टिंग जातलें. रॉक बोल्टिंग म्हणल्यार आमी 25 mm रॉड्स आसा ते आमी बोल्ट करून भितर घालतले. तेजे वयल्यान मागीर शॉर्टकटिंग जातलें. स्टील मॅश येतली तेजे वयल्यान शॉर्टकटिंग जातलें आनी हे बोल्ट आसा ते ट्रेड लावन आमी बंद करतले. सो फाल्यां फुडाराक जी कोसळपाची चान्सीस आशिल्ले ते कांयच आसपाना. सो हे घरांक बरें जातलें सेफ्टी जातली.
कितलो टायम लागतो तुमचें काम करपाक?
अंदाज आमकां जशें सायट क्लियरन्स आसता तशें जितले सायटीर जे बरें काम करपाक मेळटा त्या भशेन फास्ट जातलें. सो अंदाज 3 म्हयने तरी लागतले.
हांगासर जी घरां आमी कितलींशीं वर्सां आमी हांगा पळयता ही घरां सारकी डेंजर जाल्ली आसा. एरिया केन्ना पडूं शकता पावसाची भरोसो ना आनी हेका लागून रॉक बोल्ट रिटर्निंग वॉल बांदपाचें एक भव्य स्वप्न आमच्या आमदारान पळयलें आनी तेणी दाखोवन दिलें की हे आपूण करूं शकता म्हणून आनी सॅटिस्फाय केलें आमचे संकल्प श्रद्धा आमोणकर आमचे कावन्सिलर आनी तांणी हांगासर एरिया पळयली आनी अशें चिंतलें की लोकांक खूब परिस्थिती बिकट आसा हांकां केन्ना डेंजरस आसा हे घरांक आनी विचार करून हे जे काम हाडलें DCDA कडल्यान आमच्या आमदारान BJP आमदारान आनी ताका लागून आयज हांगासरले सगळीं आमची घरांतली बायलां बी हॅप्पी आसा कित्याक तांकां आशा दिसली की आमी आयज फुडलीं वर्सां बरी काडूं शकता म्हणून आनी ताका लागून हे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक सगळ्यांक सांगता.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.